Donald Trump, https www.guardian.com/Donald Trump, issued a presidential memorandum on Thursday aimed at reining in what he has called a radical left-wing domestic terror network, but which seemed likely to meet fierce legal pushback from critics, depicting it as a license for a broad crackdown on his political opponents. After one of the most harrowing weeks for our First Amendment rights, the president invoked political violence, which we all condemn, as an excuse to target nonprofits and activists with the false and stigmatizing label of domestic terrorism. This move sparked controversy when the administration claimed it would establish a comprehensive strategy to dismantle organized political violence and domestic terrorism. The memorandum was presented as part of an administration-wide response involving joint terrorism task forces, the Department of Justice, and the Department of Treasury, emphasizing the focus on politically motivated acts rather than traditional terrorist organizations. However, the administration's claims may lack legal precedent, as executive orders cannot create new crimes. But, as former federal prosecutor Daniel Richman pointed out, the concern lies in the administration's prioritization of politically oriented terrorism over ideological oppositions. The Trump administration does not need to create new crimes to achieve its goals. Existing laws already provide tools to address opposing groups, yet the fear remains that this approach could escalate tensions further. In the wake of the 10th September murder of far-right pundit Charlie Kirk, whose supporters blamed him for a left-wing conspiracy, and the deadly Texas ICE facility shooting that targeted ICE officers, the administration's response highlights a growing right-wing desire for retribution. Meanwhile, the administration has criticized the Democratic Party for being disproportionately targeted by individuals who act as extremists or whose motives remain unclear. The memorandum also incorporates events such as a failed 2022 assassination attempt, the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, and ongoing unrest in Los Angeles and Portland. Stephen Miller, he emphasized that the Joint Terrorism Task Force would serve as the central hub for dismantling these networks. The memo stresses that the entire system of funding harassment, intimidation, and attempted assassinations is carefully planned and executed, aiming to root out these threats before they escalate. While the administration claims to view political violence as a left-wing phenomenon, recent cases show that Democrats have faced attacks that align with radical ideologies. The memo outlines a new law enforcement strategy requiring investigations into all participants involved in criminal and terroristic conspiracies.